Alright, my friends, time for the lefties fight. Time for the fight against Candice and Maylene, the 6 versus 8. We should have a pretty straightforward fight here. Because we have no guard McMortar, and I had that in my winning run already. And that was not that strong like this one. So this is faster than Articuno. What is making this fight even way easier than it is. Because I don't need to show a kill to Articuno, basically. So we have Swag Mortar, we have Armor Dildo, we teach Surf over Aerial Ace. At the moment we have most of the time one flex slot. We have Murdoch pre-damaged with Black Sludge, we have Raybay with Magnet. We have Find Nemo also slightly pre-damaged with Mystic Water and Water Pulse. Removed Hurricane for Water Pulse here. And we have Sniper for the XP dump. Okay. Let's wait for the hail animation here. Yeah, we should be fine. Alright. The baits are not consistent, but this is fine. This is actually fine. The only mon what is faster than my McMortar in this entire fight is Glacian, and the only important thing is that we show a kill to Glacian basically, and to the Hitmontop of course, because the Hitmontop will stay for a while here. So what we're gonna do is just Magma Storm the Boomer Snow here and protect. Both will just use a fighting, or like a Boomer Snow can use Earth Power on Armor Dildo. And it will die this turn even with Focus Sash because of the residual damage from Magma Storm. There's a Super Power and there's the Earth Power, exactly. This will just die now. And we also don't have, like, I think in my winning run I had the Shell Bell. Just because my McMortar was not that strong actually. It was way less tanky. And yeah, this McMortar is cracked. Just cracked, nothing else to say. So yeah, that's the thing. We don't have a consistent bait here. McMortar is baiting Articuno. Armadillo is baiting Glacian. But this is completely fine. We will kill this Articuno now before it can do anything with Magma Storm. And we will switch to Murdoch. This is now, again, not consistent, I think. Let me check that. But it doesn't really matter. It just doesn't matter. Yeah, it's not consistent. Because my McMortar is basically baiting Glacian now. It should bait Glacian, yeah. And my Gengar is baiting Cloyster. There's the Glacian, okay. So the most important thing is, this is faster than me, so we need to show a kill. And my Murdoch with this pre-damage is obviously also showing a kill. That's the biggest reason why we are pre-damaged that much. We are plus Death Nature. We need to show a kill to the Hitmontop with a Stone Edge. And this Glacian sees a kill with Ice Beam and Shadow Ball on my Murdoch, of course. It sees a kill with Ice Beam and Shadow Ball from full life. We are minus Death Nature, 0 defensive. So, what we're gonna do here is just Magma Storm again. And Gengar will switch out to Armadillo. So we are fine against the crit here, we're fine against the special defense drop here. Everything is basically fine here. It's completely okay. Freeze would mean that we can't protect anymore, but we can just pivot. We can just switch still, even if we get the freeze here. Yep, there's a Stone Edge. We obviously don't care about the critical hit here. Armadillo is tanking that like a boss. And we have a Citrus Berry as well for multiple crits here. Okay, so Cloyster will just die to my Thunder. And pretty simple. We'll just go back to Murdoch here. Don't even need to protect here. That's why it doesn't really matter that much, even if we get too much damage. Because we can just switch, we don't need to protect basically. Sniper 48, there's a superpower, And now this Hitmontop is alone. And that's one of the reasons why, or like the only reason basically, why I have Drain Punch now on my Magmortar. Because I don't want to crit kill this Hitmontop, and every single special move can crit kill this Hitmontop. We will Drain Punch this turn. We are also intimidated, but even though the intimidated, we will not crit kill this Hitmontop. We are timid nature. This Drain Punch is doing basically nothing. It will recover a bit of HP, but yeah, the most important thing is we will not crit kill this, and we will switch to Raybay. On the Stone Edge. Yep. Crit would be fine, of course, like we can see. Okay, and now the highest damage you move, what we have here right now, is Magma Storm or Focus Blast. It doesn't really matter that much. We'll just Focus Blast and Thunderbolt. And this in combination is always enough. That's a critical hit, and that's why you need to be fucking careful. And that's why we played, because I want to be in this 2 months when the next month comes out, because I want to have a consistent bait now. So this is always now Empoleon. Yeah, exactly. It will never Aqua Jet, so we can Focus Blast here and Volt Switch. Raybay will always, so we can't crit kill this with Magmortar. This is also really important, because my Raybay is faster. We want to position for the next Pokemon. And we will go to Find Nemo here. Focus Blast, this will always kill this Empoleon now. And we always bait exactly Blaziken with this 2 months now here. And we are pre-damaged, so this Blaziken sees a kill with close combat without Life Orb. And because we have Roost with Find Nemo, it should not be able to protect, or like, should not be able to get the +2 score on Protect. It should get a -2 on Terminate, actually, if I am correct with that. And Focus Blast, we are faster. Water Pulse and Focus Blast in combination just kills. That's why we need something what can hit this Blaziken. And Water Pulse is doing actually a lot of damage. And yeah, with Focus Blast together, we just kill this. Nice crit, by the way. Yeah, we're also faster with my Magmortar than Lucario. That's why I said only Glacian was basically faster. And this Lucario is not seeing a kill on anything with E-Speed. It's also not getting the -1 score with Close Combat, because nothing is resisting the Close Combat. So this will not go for E-Speed here randomly. And we can just Water Pulse into Focus Blast and kill it. And that's it. And that's the lefties fight. Ow! And with that, we are also pretty fine with experience. I mean, yeah, Magmortar is 67, but that is completely fine. Alright. Thank you for watching. And now see you guys on Route 27 and 26, huh?